11 days. We are 11 days out from the Ironman, almost in single digits. And today, this afternoon, is an intense bike ride. So it was supposed to be a swim, but I decided to switch my swim and my bike workout this week because I want to drop off my bike at Blur Cycle Works, which is in Round Rock, for its last round of maintenance and checks. So we're gonna put new tires on it, tighten everything up, and just make sure the bike is good to go before we take it to Florida in, we're leaving in 8 or 9 days. So we're getting there a few days early, just to get acclimated, to get everything set up, and just get a few small training sessions down in Florida before the race. But this morning, we launched Strong Reds, which has been a massive, massive launch and a product we've been working on for a long time. So we've been live for 25 minutes at this point and have sold over a quarter of the inventory. So it's gonna be a crazy day. There's a lot going on today. How you prepare for single item launches?
Well, whenever we're doing single item launches like these Reds right here, the best selling item of the day, we'll just set ahead and we'll go ahead and set a bunch of them in 1 and 2 quantities, and then package up some Reds and greens together, and then we'll get them out to you quicker.
So I'm talking about
hundreds of orders already in, so we're just gonna keep working hard, get them all out, and hopefully by tomorrow morning, and have a little fun with it.
Have a little fun with it.
Yeah. That's our saying.
You should go put your Dave Ramsey shirt on.
Yeah, I'm listening to Dave Ramsey the whole time. Big Dave Ramsey fan. D Rams, I call him D-Man. Dave Ramsey might watch your channel, so. Dave, shout out.
Now, I typically take mine as soon as I wake up, my Reds and my greens. However, I was actually out of greens this morning at the house. I didn't take any home from the warehouse last night. So we got 1 scoop of greens, we got 1 scoop of Reds, and this, my friends, is the way to start your morning. Now when you mix the lemon flavored greens with the strawberry Reds, it is like a strawberry lemonade. I even have my dad drinking this now. My dad is the pickiest eater ever. He never ate vegetables or fruits growing up. Never could get him to, so this is his nutritional insurance.
Training really hard, and once again, there was no thought given to this very important piece of Ironman that I learned years ago, that it don't matter if you're the best shape in the entire world. If you don't have the nutrition aspect decently right, you will be rendered absolutely useless, and that I was.
So that clip you just saw was of Lionel Sanders. He's a professional triathlete, and that video clip was from a recent video he posted of a recap of his recent race, where he bonked, his nutrition plan went out the window, he was throwing up, he couldn't even take in nutrition, he was dehydrated, and it was a mess for him. But he talks about the importance of having a nutrition plan race day. The past 6 months of training that I've done for this obviously can't be replaced. It's super important, right? And the taper that I'm in right now leading up to the race, super important. But a race day plan will make or break you. Now, I'm a newbie. This is my first triathlon, my first Ironman, obviously. But reinforced by my coach, reinforced by a lot of other people who have experienced in ultra endurance events, Ironman specifically. And I've been following Lionel Sanders that he talks about and reinforces all the time. Race day nutrition is super important. It will make or break your performance, and it has to be strategic. Now, in my last video, I talked about my race day nutrition plan, but I want to show you some of the items that came in that I ordered for that day's plan. Now, I talked about this right here, Hyper Hydration Mix. Now, this is by Scratch, okay? And it even says right here, for extreme conditions only. In one pack, it is 80 calories. It is 1,700 milligrams of sodium in one of these packs of some other electrolytes. But I'm going to have this in the morning before the race. So this should be used only, like I said, and it says right here, extreme conditions. Now, goos, while I'm on the bike, like I've talked about, I will be using a carbohydrate powder. I will be using Field Bars, Whole Foods, and then goos. Now, there's a bunch of different companies that make these gel carbohydrate packs right here. Originally, when I started taking these, they didn't sit well with my stomach, but now my body is kind of acclimated to it. So like there's different flavors, and I'll carry a bunch of these, but one of these packs is like about 20 grams of carbs and about 50 milligrams of sodium. Some of them have caffeine, so I'm gonna carry the ones that have caffeine because I can tolerate caffeine pretty well, and like actually really well. And I'm gonna be using these on the bike. So Goose will be another one. Scratch hydration mix. Now these right here, I have to experiment with these this week because I haven't yet. I'm gonna experiment with them on my run Thursday. This is called Base Performance Electrolyte Salt. Essentially, I'm just gonna carry this on my run, right? And every 20 minutes, lick my thumb, shake the bottle so that the salt goes on my thumb, lick my thumb, close it. Every 20 minutes, this stuff right here. And I can't reinforce how important nutrition is for the day. Like I said, obviously this is gonna be my first one. But these are things that I've experimented with for the past 6 months, except for these things right here, which I will experiment with. Everything you try for a race, and I learned this honestly from personal experience. My first marathon, I didn't try the things that were on the course, and I just started taking things I've never used before, and it tore me up. I was searching for a porta potty. So like everything used on the race day should be used in training leading up to it. Now we've been working on some new flavors of Flight recently, and this just arrived at the warehouse that we are launching next week. We're launching this flavor. This is a flavor to stay for good on October 30th, which is a Wednesday. This right here is Sour Watermelon Flight. So we're also bringing back Strawberry Kiwi for good. So we'll have 4 flavors on the line. We'll have Blue Raz, Green Apple, Sour Watermelon, and Strawberry Kiwi. It's been a crazy year where we're experiencing so much growth, and then we're trying to keep up with it with the line and with employees. So we hired one more that is moving. Someone's moving down, which we'll show you next week. Actually, this Saturday. Someone's moving down this Saturday. Jordan, our videographer, is moving down November 15th, and then Joe, who's running Embrace Suck Training, is moving down in the spring. So a lot of exciting things happening right now. What we have here is a flat tire. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna replace this flat tire. I'm gonna time myself. I'm gonna see how fast I can change it. So on the course, if this happens, I know, well, that's how quick I can do it. Task, condition, standard. Task, replace a flat tire. Conditions, in the comfort of the BPN warehouse with the flat tire, a tire pump, a new tube, and these tools that I'll be carrying in my pack. Standard, the standard is to replace the flat in less than, give myself like 3 minutes. 3, 2, 1. Part that always drives me insane. Yeah. All right, total time is, not impressed with myself, 6:55. 6:55. That one piece that you just have to rip over the edge drives me insane. So we are in the taper, like I said, this week, which feels weird. Like yesterday was a 2-mile run. I got to 2 miles and I contemplated doing more, but I figured follow the plan and it will lead me to a successful race day. So today is just 30 minutes on the trainer, and I grabbed my tri-suit accidentally instead of bike shorts, so I just decided to rock it. So we're 30 minutes on the trainer today, and everything's feeling really, really good. Like, you know, volume has been progressively getting higher since May, June, and then you know, early October, middle of October, volume got to its highest point, and now tapering feels good. I feel fresh. So going into the race should be 100%. You know, being like 11 days out, like the thing that keeps going through my mind now as we get closer, like for the longest period of time, the focus wasn't race day, the focus was preparation, the training. Like I wasn't trying to fast forward the steps. And I was just like, I was respecting the entire process. But now as like we're getting closer, like all I can think about every morning throughout the day at night is like the actual race. And the point where like I finish the swim and I'm done with the bike and I'm halfway through the run and everything just fucking hurts. And that's what I'm excited for. Like that is the moment that I'm living for right now. And like now is when I'm getting excited for the race. Like, now is when my focus is transitioning from preparation to race day. And that mindset required. And like I've been getting the question a lot, like what am I gonna do? What's my plan after the Ironman? Like what do I want to compete in or try or do next? Like what is the focus? And to be honest, I don't know. Like right now I'm not thinking about November 3rd. I'm thinking up until November 2nd in regards to training. So 11 days. Okay, now this is awesome. These just arrived to the warehouse. Now NordicTrack sent us their incline treadmill, which this would have been awesome for Ironman Prep, but I will definitely put it to use after Ironman Prep. So they sent us this right here, and then they also dropped off their bike. So Steph will be using this quite a lot. And I'll be doing a review later on in a few weeks on this with Steph's help. But I'm really looking forward to using this. I think it's safe to say that our small gym here at BPN is now officially a pretty badass pain cave. We have a little bit of everything, but we're gonna have some really badass workouts again once Ironman Prep is over. I don't know what all that's gonna consist of, but it's gonna be fun and it's gonna be hard. But right now, like I said, the focus is November 2nd, 2019, Panama City, Florida, baby. It's getting close. So thanks for watching. See you guys in the next video. Appreciate all the support. Let's do this.